This is Alan Farley from FX Empire. AMD rallied back to the 2000 high in January 2020 and broke out, then entered this consolidation pattern, finally clearing that 20-year-old resistance level in July of 2020. Took off in a very strong advance that stalled in the 90s at the end of August. Now, a breakout attempt in December and January failed. They added just a couple of points. Then stock returned all the way to this horizontal support level in the 70s. It finally started to recover in May, coming back up to the prior high in June, and then breaking out after a very strong second quarter earnings report. Now, the stock added about 37 points from here all the way up to here, and that's a very big move up to about the 122 level. Started to pull back, got to about 101, and is now trying to recover. Now, the problem with this weekly pattern is that the weekly stochastics has started lower. We even have this little crimp right here, so we have a 1, 2, 3 pattern. Now, this is fairly bearish short term. This suggests about another 6 weeks at least of weakness. In turn, that sort of exposes the stock to taking out this low right here about 101, coming down and perhaps testing this breakout level, which is really about between 96 and 98. Now, if I was an AMD or a sideline investor interested in AMD, I'm not sure I buy right up here after this big 37-point advance. I probably just sit in my hands and wait. Of course, there's no guarantee, except analysts aren't really buying into the very strong earnings because they're still worried about the chip shortage lasting into next year. So it might be a good time to just sort of take a pause and wait and see if the stock can break that 100 level, which would actually be good news because it probably hit a bunch of stops and be an exhaustion event for long-term investors to get into positions.